No heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another deck profile video here on our YouTube channel noHEROES. Guys, we got something very special. Hody Jones. Introduce yourself and what did you do with Hody Jones yesterday?
So my name is Fabian, I'm from Graz, Austria, and I won 42nd place with Hody Jones yesterday at noHEROES Hannover. Was very excited. I won some nice prizes here.
The pudding is so nice.
Yeah.
And at the end, your score was?
8-2.
8-2.
I got 42nd,
Amazing.
as I said. So yeah, my leader, Hody Jones, for those people who don't know, yesterday everyone had to read his leader ability, is activate main. You can rest this character, and then you can rest a Don from your opponent or a 3-cost or less. The Don proponent is really nice against Nami and Bonnie, but I'll get to that later. So yeah, my
Let's
deck.
start.
I run, of course, 4 Kamis, a nice searcher. Not quite as nice as other searchers, since she only searches for 4, but you take what you can get with Hody.
Now the question is,
Yeah.
why did you only search for 4 cards?
Because,
Maybe because of, is there a reason?
Yeah, it's the same reason for Pudding as well, actually.
Ah.
Like, she searches for 4 because she can also search Sanji, and Kami can also search Merfolk. It's like
Aha.
Fishmen and Merfolk. So, yeah,
There we have the answer.
there it is. I ran 3 Zeus, which is a horrible 2k counter, but he's searchable. You never play him out, he's just there to be searched. Still wondering if I should replace him with the promo Jinbei, which I'll probably try out, but for now it's him. Another 2k, came in new in OP08, is Papak. And I was really surprised about this guy. Obviously against matchups like Lucci or something like that, you would never play him out. But against other matchups who can't remove him, he's a nice low blocker if you have Kami out. My last 2k is Mihawk, which is nice because of cards coming up. You can cheat out a 4-cost or less if you have 2 or less characters and comes out rested. We'll get to what he can cheat out later. We have only 3 Dosons. He's a nice 3-cost. He's not quite useful against Lucci and removal matchups, but against other matchups who can't remove him, he'll stay on board until the end of the game. So if you drop him early, you just win the game. The secret weapon of this deck is the Daruma. If this guy sticks, he can double attack, which is devastating for a 3-cost, and he also gets 1k power on top of that. He's game winning, but against some matchups, hard to stick on board. Once again, Lucci. You'll notice my bad matchup is Lucci. Here we have the first target for Mihawk. It's Hody and Hyozo, who can activate main, rest 4 costs, and he gets 1k power for the turn. He's really nice against some matchups, red, purple, law. He can remove a lot of his 4 costs. The activate main portion is nice because you can activate it as soon as you play him as a sort of on-play ability. Next up, second target for Mihawk is Arlan, who is really nice actually against some matchups. On play you may trash a card, and up to 1 of your opponent's rested leaders can't attack for the turn. This is really nice, really devastating for matchups like Blue Dofi. When he plays like a Perona or a 3-cost Doflamingo, you can just mess up his whole top deck order
Wow.
with him. Yeah, it's really devastating. This one is also nice because of the 4-cost. Icaros Match can on-play cheat out a 4-cost or less Fishman. It has to be a Fishman, he can't cheat out Merfolk. That's why the Hyozo card got errated. He used to be a Fishman, now he's a Merfolk.
Ah, okay.
But that's why the promo card exists. It's the very same card, but with the Fishman tag included, so the deck can function properly.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we have also a new inclusion from OP07, Aladdin, or as I like to call him, the surprise box. He's really nice against some matchups because, like Lucci, for instance, if he doesn't know what he can cheat out, he can cheat out Daruma and Dosun, but you would like preferably to cheat out Daruma So against the Lucci matchup, maybe he'll use his entire turn to remove Aladdin. Then you cheat out Daruma and he can't deal with him. So all his resources are out and you can double swing. So that's one of the ways you can have Daruma out against Lucci. Really nice. Then there's Fisher Tiger. In my opinion, a borderline overpowered card, but they can only function with a Fishman type leader, which at this point is just Hody and Alon. He has the ability to attack characters on the turn he is played, so he has rush for characters specifically. And on play, he can also rest the 6 cost. So this also has a 1k counter, he's not a brick, he's insane. I love him. Then we have, of course, in a Hody deck,
The best card in the deck, is it?
It's amazing.
The best card in the deck.
Yeah, definitely. Game winning. Next to another card we'll come to soon. So with Hody it's special because everyone knows Hody Jones, the character, but with the leader you don't have to take a life every time. So you can chain him back to back in late game, rest their blockers, swing to face. It's really nice and comes really unexpected. Next up, another game winner. Won me like 4 or 5 games yesterday. It's the 9-cost Sorrow. Obviously, when he sticks, you just win the game. It's amazing. Against matchups such as Lucci and stuff like that, it's less likely. But yesterday I even managed to stick it against a Lucci and win the game. Otherwise, you can just, he's not really a brick because you can trash him with Arlong. So yeah. Then,
or you can trash him with this.
Or with this, yeah. 0-cost event, of course. I run, I think, 17 bricks, if I remember correctly. So non-counters. So you have to play 0-cost events, or you'll just break up and lose games.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
What a deck. For the people that wants to make a screenshot here, here's the whole deck. Maybe you can say something about this deck for the people to maybe they want to play it.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the Bonnie murder machine, I'd like to call it. It's really, really, really good against Bonnie, and so far I've only lost 1 game against Bonnie, which is surprisingly at this tournament, or non-surprisingly. The reason why is because with the leader ability of Hody, you may rest a Don from your opponent. So Bonnie likes to keep up 1 Don for a leader ability. Nope, you rest your leader. Her leader ability isn't working anymore. If she decides to leave 2 or 3 Don open, also no worries, you'll use leader ability and then play 7-cost Hody and rest the others. But Bonnie is really struggling against this deck, and it's really fun.
It is, yeah.
The worst matchups, of course, is Lucci, but I even managed to win against 2 yesterday by just going really aggressive, because I know once he chains like the 1st or 2nd Moria, it's just game over.
Absolutely.
You can't really do anything against him with this deck. So I start out swinging 7 in the early game. I don't play my low-cost characters. I use them as counters because they're just gone with Lucci character. And in the late game, I tried to swing through his blockers with 7-cost Hodys. And somehow I managed to beat 2 Luccis. I don't know how. Usually I lose against every single one of them, but that's how I did it.
Yeah, you just managed 2 decks you faced. Maybe we can start to talk about the matchups that you have yesterday.
For sure.
Let's start with the first round.
So first round was against Blue Dofi, which is a 50-50 matchup. It's nice, but once he top decks the Gravity Blades, it can be devastating. Because obviously you're a board flood deck, you like to cheat out a lot of stuff, fill your board, and Gravity Blade is just 1 card that bottom decks like half your board. Really devastating. He didn't have like many of them. I think he used 1 of them, and I managed to close it out. Second match was against Nami, if I remember correctly. Also a nice matchup for Hody, because you can rest Don once again, which means Nami can use less events. Really devastating. Managed to roll through her. Third match was, I believe, let me think. I wrote it down actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Check
I'll
it out.
pull it out.
Just have a look, guys. A2 with Hody.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we see you in the Top Cut with Hody.
I hope so. I really hope so. I missed it barely. I even had really good losses, but couldn't edge it out, sadly. There they are.
Okay.
So yeah, game 3 was against a Lucci actually. It was my first Lucci. It was a really close one, I remember him having like 3 cards on the last turn, and me just saying, "Fuck it, I'ma drop 9-cost Sorrow. If he removes it, I lose. If he sticks, I win." And he couldn't manage to kill it. So he just established blockers, which was nice for Hody because I just rested them. Had still 3 down open for Sorrow shenanigans, so I closed it out. 4th match was actually against the Bonnie. I remember not drawing very well. It's a favorite matchup for me, but my opponent had better cards and played better, I think. I don't know. Game 5 was Nami again. Also really good matchup. Don't need to explain it again. The 6th game was against the Green Uta, Mono Green Uta.
Oh.
Which was also quite easy, I believe, because Uta likes to establish board as well. Spam blockers. Obviously, I have 7-cost Hodys. I don't care about blockers.
True.
Also, I dropped a 9-cost Zara and just won the game because Uta can't remove it. Then game 7 was against the 2nd Lucci. It was really unfortunate actually on his part. I used the same strat, went to face, which is tricky because he has 5 life, but it's the only thing you can do. And he didn't manage like for half the game to have one single 4-cost Lucci in his trash, which was devastating for him, but you know, you take those. Then we had my 2nd loss, game 8, Anil. It's really, really tricky. You really need to see those Sorrows and pray that he doesn't have Raigo, I believe,
yeah.
6-cost event. So I think against Anil you can like only win with Sorrow at this point. It's really tricky. I'm fortunate to only have met one Anil. Then there was game 9, which was another Bonnie. It was really easy once again. Drew fine, rested her Dawn, swung for lethal. And game 10 was against the Perona, my last game, which was also very easy because as Hody love 4 life leaders, because you can have once again those early swings and just finish out with Hody. Yeah, it's a very straightforward deck. Your game plan isn't that complicated. Yeah.
But it worked good.
For sure.
You missed top card, unfortunately, but
Very
still
sad, yeah.
the pudding is there. And
There she is.
to be honest, with Hody Jones, A2, and especially for this event, we have so many great players. I think you can be really proud about yourself, about your performance. So are you happy with your performance?
For sure. I remember like my friend coming up to me after I won the Perona match, and he was like, I can't tell you, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, didn't I make top cut? It's fine. Like I came further than I thought.
Yeah.
I proved that Hody hopefully isn't that bad, isn't that of a meme.
Yeah, try him, guys. If you want to try him,
sure. He's
hopefully
really
this
good.
deck profile will helps to make you more confident with Hody.
Yeah.
Because I also think it's an underrated deck, and the good point about Hody is no one is testing this matchup, so
Yeah.
you can just surprise your opponent with this leader, and maybe you will also pick up a card like Pudding, maybe more. We see. Would be nice to see Hody Jones performing for the
Yeah,
top cards. You was near.
I love to see more Hodys.
Absolutely.
In the world.
Okay, bro. So you have the last words, the last shout out.
Yeah, so shoutouts to the Graz community, Trading Cards United, TCU, all the boys, Rob, Mika, Nate, love you guys.
Yeah, thank you for the deck profile, guys. If you have any questions, don't feel completely free to ask that. We will take care of it. If you have some questions about Hody Jones. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a follow, and see you.